You're a cheeky one, aren't you?
Welcome back to Call for Help. One of the best things about digital photography is how easy it makes to share your pictures with anyone around the world. Not only do you have a copy, but everybody can have an equally good copy of it. But how do you get started? Whether you want a simple site or you're interested in selling your stuff online, there are lots of different approaches when creating your own photo blog. That's one way to describe these. Our guest today is Canada's top photo blogger, Javanrouh. He's here with some tips about organizing our photo blogging worlds. You've won numerous awards. Photo Blog of the Year last year in the Bloggies.
In the Bloggies and in Photo Bloggers actually too. In Photo Bloggies, it's another one.
And you just got nominated
for Best Canadian Weblog.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Thank
Were you a photographer first and then a photo blogger?
Well, yes. I was. I'm in animation and computer arts, so I used to take photographs for like years. And then
just for fun?
Yeah, just for fun, really, and also some for my work. But I was never a professional photographer.
Yeah.
But in 2003, I think June 2003, I just started posting them as like photo blogs, so one photo a day. And
what's the difference between a photo blog and a website with photos?
Well, photo blog is really the update. Is what makes it different than the photo site, because people who have a photo site, they have a gallery there and it sits there and it's
Flickr,
like,
and it's a gallery.
Well, the Flickr, the good thing about Flickr is you can still update it very regularly, but there are a lot of actually static photo sites that they don't update regularly.
I've done this for years. I mean, people would ask me, "Oh, can I put my photos online?" And either I use Photoshop to create the gallery or I hand code it and put it up, and it just stays there because it's hard to add something to that.
Exactly, and what you want is really the update and the interactivity.
That's the key, isn't it?
And the photo blog, the good thing is you can update it pretty much daily. That's what I'm doing. Every day a new photo, and then people actually leave comments on them. So
that's fun too.
Yeah, that is a lot of fun. And people start talking about the photos, liking or disliking, how you do this or how you do that, and then you can really experiment. So
do you put any text in your photo blog? Or
yes.
You do.
My photo blog actually is more, the layouts can be really...
let's look at yours. This is
my photo. This is actually today's photo, for example.
What's the website?
It's actually, it's wvs.topleftpixel.com, but I mean, I know it's hard, so the easier URL is ddoi.ca, which is Daily Dose of Imagery.
Got it. ddoi.ca.
Okay. So that's a
take
domain.
You to top left pixel.
That was my original domain. So
what's the WVS?
That's actually my name upside down. It's like Sam. Yeah.
I got it.
But so as you can see, this is like the layout is really about the photo.
Now it's interesting. You put big images up.
I do.
Do you recommend people do that?
Well, the big debate is if you put big images, people actually can easily steal it and use for anything, right?
That's a good question, yeah.
That's one of the things, one of the reasons that people actually hesitate to upload high-res images. And my argument is, okay, if anyone wants to steal an image and use it for whatever, it doesn't matter how big or small, they can still do it.
They can always do that.
They can always do that, no matter if you watermark it or whatever.
Do you watermark your images?
I don't watermark on the actual image, but if you download this image and check out the metadata,
it'll say your name.
My name and copyright information.
So you do copyright these. These aren't released to Creative Commons. What you hope is people will look at them and not steal them.
Yeah, what I have is at the bottom of the page, I always have, like, if you want info for any usage, right? And they can click on it. And I've actually sold quite a few for people just buy it to frame it at home.
I mean, you're a great photographer.
Thank you.
I mean, the reason you succeed, besides the nice layout, the easy to use, is your photographs are great.
Thank you.
People will come back.
Well, that's the key. You really have to keep it fresh. Like, if you're posting a photo every day and you want people to come back,
keep posting.
You really have to post great pictures and try to. And
how many pictures a day do you typically take?
Well,
are you always shooting?
I'm always shooting. My camera's actually here right now.
What do you use?
I use actually a Canon Digital Rebel XT.
Great camera.
It's an
under
8-megapixel camera. It's
great.
Amazing. For the price, really beautiful pictures. Before that, I used point-and-shoot cameras, G2
so
and G3.
You don't have to have a fancy camera.
Not really. No, I had, like, most of my photos are actually with my G2 and G3 camera for the first year, the first and a half year.
So it's really the eye. I mean, this is an incredible
Thank you.
picture.
And then you can go to the day before. This is my photo yesterday, which actually I post quite large photos too. Like if
you really
tall.
do. And would you recommend people use thumbnambs or big photos? What I do is, I use like
the browser tools to, you know, make them smaller or bigger,
right,
if I want to. But I also actually post smaller versions sometimes on Flickr for photos that are really big.
So let's talk about how people should go about doing
Yeah.
this. First of all, what kind of software do you recommend? Does it matter?
Well, that's really the key, what you want to do. I use, if you're really a beginner and you want to just try your hands on how to post photos and how you're going to get a response from people, I would really recommend something like Flickr. Because Flickr gives you a solid domain name. I mean, it's not like a full domain. It is a Flickr domain, but it's very cool, like if Flickr/user and your name. And it's really good. It's versatile
free.
And it's free, and it's the tools that are there are amazing.
Right.
When I started my photo blog, that didn't exist.
Were you using Blogger? What were you using?
What I'm using is Movable Type.
Movable Type.
It's a really, really great blogging engine. It's not made actually for photo blogs. You have to really heavily modify the templates, which is CSS and HTML.
So that's not for the amateur.
No, amateur might find it a little too hard.
What's a good program for somebody?
Well, there are a few services, something like Folder Blog. Folder Blog is a really easy PHP photo blogging thing. You download 6 scripts, put it on your domain, and really it's as soon as you FTP your photo in a folder, it's up there.
What are some other tips for people who want to start doing this?
Well, I would say search for one of these photo blogging softwares like My Expression, Folder Blog, Pixel Post. That would be a really good way to start. The only downside is you don't have full, ease of making the templates look different or pages look different. The layout is really limited to the templates that they'll provide.
Ultimately, you'll want to do your own design, but that's going to be learning CSS, HTML.
That's true. I would prefer, if you really want to do it, design it yourself, WordPress or Movable Type. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I actually picked Movable Type. Very, very powerful, but
and you have a very clean design. You didn't.
Thank you.
I mean, it's not. You don't have to spend a lot of energy on the design. You want to highlight the photos.
Exactly. It is about the photo. Even as you can see, my banner is very small, and I use it as a calibrating bar because people can calibrate their monitors. You have to be able to see all the colors.
To see the photo properly.
To see the photo properly.
Now, you don't have any ads on here. Have you tried to make money?
Well, a lot of people actually offered. I got a lot of offers because my traffic is pretty high. Like it's about 15,000 unique a day. So
15,000 uniques a day?
Yeah. So it is high traffic. So I got a lot of offers, but I really don't like to put ads on the main page.
You're an artist. It's the aesthetic of it.
Well, this is not my job, so this is really a side thing that I'm doing. I really want to keep it that way. That's why people like it.
Oh, you think comments are pretty important?
Comments are very, very important. Comments are, well, unfortunately, lately, comments spamming is really a big problem.
So if you're going to have comments, you have to watch it like a hawk.
Right now, I have to really confirm any comments. Like I get thousands of spam every day. But comments are really important because, first of all, it is like criticizing your work. People, just have suggestions, even having suggestions on where you can go to shoot your next photo. And also they have questions, so you kind of have this interactive environment.
Which is great.
It's really good. I think comments is one of the best things about Photoblog. Makes it very different than photo sites, really.
It's really a wonderful way to share your work. And what's nice is somebody like you is very generous with your work. You're really just putting it out there and saying, take a look, don't steal it, but here it is. And I like that. I mean, I think that's really what an artist says is,
thank you.
Here's my art, right?
Thank you. Yep.
If you take a lot of photos, it sounds like it'd be a fun thing.
Exactly. And I use different techniques. I sometimes use time-lapse photography and put a video on there. I don't know if you want to see
Keeping
it.
Keeping it fresh. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Keeping it fresh is the key, isn't it, though? You want to keep people coming back and looking at more. Yeah.
So, for example, I tried doing, actually, I took 2,000 photos from an evening to the morning, and then I put it as a video format, and then people can watch that too. So it is a photo, but then you can also actually check out the video of it too.
Oh, now that's cool.
So it's really trying your hands on different techniques with your digital camera. This is very easy. You put your digital camera.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So this is my apartment window, You can do really all sorts of stuff. It's really great.
You want to see more of Sam's photos? Give me the short URL again. It's
ddoi.com. DDOI.ca.
DDOI, Daily
Dose of
Imagery.ca. And Sam Javanrouh, of course, he has a real job. He's the creative director at Optics Digital Pictures.
Yeah.
You can learn more about his award-winning photo blog online, as we mentioned, at DDOI.ca, or from our show notes. By the way, we have links to all of those tools he mentioned, too, at callforhelptv.com. We got to take a break, but not before we give you a daily dose of tech with our next Tech Daily Quiz. Are you ready? During the 2005 holiday season, how many items do you think Amazon sold? It's a big season for them, biggest ever. Was it 23 million, 66 million, 108 million, or everything must go? We're blowing it out to the bare walls. Get to the website, give us the answer. We'll talk about it when Call for Help continues.
Hi, I'm David Orrick. You wouldn't dream of drinking this polluted water. So why inhale it? The dirt in this water was actually pulled out of the air that we breathe by my Orrick Professional Air Purifier.